with Nerdette's NewsStand, and I am finally back to reviewing some comics. You know, when it comes to New Comic Book Day, there for a while when I first started my channel, I was like, yay, New Comic Book Day is coming, and I can talk about some cringe comic. I feel like it's finally shifted, at least when it comes to DC. Now, I don't know for Marvel as much, but I feel like it's finally shifted. It's like, yay, it's New Comic Book Day, so I can actually read some good stories. Like, this week was pretty good. Like, Batman was good, and that's what I'm going to talk about here in a minute. But not only that, we had Criminal Sanity and the new Harley 70, which were okay. Like, they were okay. They weren't worth the money, I would say that, but I'll review those at some point also. And then we had a new Justice League storyline, a new Young Justice storyline, so it seems like finally the pendulum is shifted to the point where we're getting really good comics, and it's really nice. So, as far as Batman goes, when I'm reading this, I'm like, so you know how, I talked about Birds of Prey a lot, and there's always some sort of music in the background. This entire time I'm reading this comic, I'm thinking about this song in particular. I don't know why, but the entire time it's going in my head. So, you know what? I just made up soundtracks for comic books. I just did that. You're welcome. Anyways, let's talk about Batman 88, and we are still on their Dark Designs by James Tynion, and he's done so well. Like, comparatively to Tom King, it is so good. I even went back, so if you don't know, your boy Zach is doing a book with Chuck Dixon, and so I went back and started reading Nightfall again, and I read Joker by Lee Bermayhew and Brian Azzarello. I've been really into reading back stuff, and I forgot how good Batman could be. I forgot how good it was, because I was so used to the mediocrity of Tom King. When you go back and you actually read, you know, Chuck Dixon or somebody that was known for doing a very good Batman, you really, really enjoy it. And so far, James Tynion's Batman has been really good. I have one major gripe, same thing I said in my last video when it came to 87, but we'll get there. It's just a tech issue I have, so it's really not anything big. So we open up and we see Catwoman. She's digging up a grave. Now, the entire time, Catwoman has been obviously hiding something from Batman. Like, it's so Selena to keep it all quiet. She's trying to cover it up. She's trying to solve it herself. But we see her trying to get a hold of somebody, and we don't know exactly who at first, but it come to find out it is this version of the Riddler. And now Riddler to me has always been a very intelligent, very well-grounded man, and this version of him is exactly opposite, but I still love it. I see he's like a meth, no, he's not really a meth head, but he looks like it. But so does the ending here, so we'll get there. He's just completely lost his mind and out of control. And she's kind of saying, you know, you need to tell me more because I know where you are. Like, I know you're in the city. Batman knows you're in the city. We can come after you. So she opens up and we finally get to see what she was looking for in the grave, and it is Joker. Now, mind you, I'm sure it's not Joker. If you remember the prelude, or prologue rather, to this when it came to the end of Tom King saying it all started with Joker. So I'm sure this is not really the Joker, but we'll get there. So we see Batman, if you remember last time, Cheshire was after him. She got hit by a truck, and magically she's still alive. Like, okay, she's still alive. I don't care, I love Cheshire. I'd rather have her be alive. And we got Harvey. He got knocked out in the black box, which was super inhumane and just something Batman wouldn't do. But I went over that in 87. I'll put that link in the description. But Harvey's pissed. He got knocked out. Yeah, okay, we get it. You're mad. Like, I guess. But, so we get this conversation between Lucius and Batman, and they're talking about he needs a car. The Batmobile's gone. He was using this, like, weird luge thing, however you say it. And he needs to get Cheshire to a hospital. He's like, look in your like, utility belt. You've got this little gadget. It can turn any car into what you want. Now, this is my main gripe. To me, this is a little lazy. Like, the only reason this little box was made was to make the plot easier for you. So don't use his gadgetry and tech. Use his detective skills. Don't be lazy about it. Just to make it your writing a little easier. I think it's a little lazy, but again, then coming from mediocrity of Tom King, I'm not going to complain too much. So we go back to the conversation between Riddler and Selina, and we basically get these new people show up, and they knock Selina out, and we get this Joker body foaming at the mouth, and it's taking over Selina, and it's scary because something's so gonna happen to Selina, right? Not a chance. So this is where it gets really good. We've got Deathstroke and everybody hanging upside down. Obviously, when they were in the black box, it was Penguin that took them. It was Penguin that knocked Harvey out. Well, we've got Batman showing up. And I love, before we get to Batman, the way this is drawn. And I'll have to look at the artist. I'll put it on the screen. I didn't look before I did this. I apologize. The way that Slade is drawn here is so good. Like, I don't have any complaints when it comes to any of this art, whether it's action art or backgrounds, anything. It's really good. So, we get Batman showing up with this car that was magically made out of another car because of a box. Right. Yeah, I get that. So, Cheshire's in the car. He starts fighting these guys because they got loose. And obviously, Batman kind of kicks their ass. Well, Slade has the upper hand here, right? He's got Penguin literally by the neck. Oh my god. Like, I didn't expect to see Oswald have his throat slit. Like, I mean, it's a good point. It's a good plot furthering point. And it really, like, it was like that gaspy moment. And I love it. So, but he's not dead. I mean, not yet. At least we don't know. It kind of leaves it hanging. That's okay, because Selina does get out, thanks to the help of one Harley Quinn. Please! Okay, so I have two bitches about this. Please, don't put Harley in here as a sidekick. I am sick of seeing Harley as this anti-hero, blah, 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 blah. James Tynion, if you are listening, I mean, the damage is already done. But I understand that Selina and Harley work together so many times. So that's not an issue. What I'm worried about is, as this plot goes further, that because Selina is with Batman, Harley's going to be like a little Robin. And we've seen the solicitations for further months, and we know that Harley is going to continue to be in this plot. Stop putting Harley in everything. And this is coming from somebody who absolutely loves Harley. Stop putting her in everything, because her face sells. And I get it. I get that her face sells. I get all of that. But I'm sick of seeing it. She is a Batman rogue. If she's gonna be a Batman rogue, let her be a villain. Don't let her, just please, God, please, don't let it be more Harley. I can't stand much more Harley. Like, we'll see. We'll see next week, or 2 weeks from now, I guess. I'm kind of behind on my reviews because of all the Birds of Prey chaos that just totally pissed me off way entirely too much. But let me know what you guys think. If you are reading James Tynion's run, it has been so much better. There's like, my main two complaints is just the tech and Harley. I am so sick of seeing it. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment. I read each and every single one of them. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Roan, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.